Today on MISA, it's all about a picture is worth 1,000 words as we look at what it takes to become a professional photographer. We join Sbu, who has seen what his future holds for him the moment he picked up a camera.
My dream is to become a professional photographer.
To be successful in the industry, you need to be honest, creative, innovative, as well as passion.
This is how we roll on MISA. We celebrate young people of excellence and give them a kickstart on the road to making their dream a reality.
My name is Pisiso Mazibugo. I am 25 years old and I stay in Tembisa in a township called Mkhatini. Best thing about the place that I live in is the people around it, the humanity of people, the environment, and just the township itself. You know, it speaks for itself. The way that I would describe myself is that I am down to earth, humble, respectful, and always kind, and I bring smiles into the environment that I go into.
No, then I'm a cousin to Spusis. So he's basically, because he's Spusiso too, he was named after me. Spusiso is someone you get along very well with, and he's calm but shy, and very curious in his own way. So he's always been someone who's there, respectful, he runs those small errands as a younger brother. So someone would tell me, like I can rely on him into anything.
The most difficult thing I'm growing up was losing my mother, whom I was close with. And that really affected me growing up until I found myself a family that loved me and raised me up very well to be the person that I am today. It's her picture that I still have right now. It's next to my bed. You know, like every time I wake up, I look at it, and like it reminds me of her smile, of her kindness and her love that she had for me. The moment where I felt like the absence of my parent was a few months after she passed away. You know, like not hearing her voice, like not hearing her like shouting, you know, her speaking to me. Like that really made me okay. Now like she's gone, and there's nothing that I can do about that, you know. Me growing up to be the person that I am today, like the person of my mother, does not have that effect anymore, because I have a family that kept me stable to be the person that I am. Like they accept me as their own child. Like whatever that I do, I should be able to be free to do it, you know, to express myself. So like they covered that space of losing my mother. Like they covered like holistically with like, hey, we know that you lost a mother, but we are here to love you and to raise you to become a better man. The first person that I can say is a special person in my life, it's Umamzwane, who is my mother now. She raised me very well. Like, she took me to school. She took me into her house and raised me as her own child. So I could not feel with care. I'm not a child of here, but I could feel the love coming from her, and like showing me like a way and a guidance to move forward in life and to look forward to my future, and not be just a child or feel sorry for himself because he lost a parent and all that stuff.
My name is Mkhadira Matlare. Ke dula mo Tembisa. I'm Spusiso's friend. Ke mo tsebile since high school.
I'm Kemchal's friend. I started knowing Kemchal 4 years ago in church. Kemchal is a friendly person, to come, making sure that he's a hard worker, always making sure that he makes all things the best.
I think we're friends because we've got so many things in common.
What I adore and love about Kemchal is that he's too calm and he's willing to help there and there, and he'd make sure that you master whatever you ask from him.
I love taking pictures. Like, since the day I got introduced into photography, since like high school, that's when I started like falling in love with photography, like years back. And like I just love taking pictures, like with my phone, like with anything that I can use to take beautiful pictures. My dream is to become a professional photographer that is recognized nationally and internationally.
What I think of his dream is that the way I push a corner, slowly but surely, but slowly but surely I want to know this guy is passionate.
The day I started like having this dream and being passionate about this dream was back in high school, when I was introduced into a club called Press Team Club, where it was like a school, like like we do short videos of the school or pictures or posters. So like that's when I got more interest and to learn about videography and photography.
Goal driven. He's goal driven. Sometimes on my chat boards where he visions what he wants. So I think the way I'm a corner, most definitely I'll see his name somewhere in the future, because it's like it's a fire inside him. Angamana stop yonke into ayenza uma ngitshela into efana nje photography ukuthi uyamthuma wenza nayo yonke into yami.
What made me realize that photography is my passion, is my dream, that I'm willing to go forward with in life, was when I got accepted to study film and television at the Academy of Television and Screen Arts. And that's where I got more exposure and more interest. Key. Now this I can make it as my career.
I think what he needs to work on is his shyness. But other than shyness, I think he needs to work more on himself to reach his goal and get people out there about a mentor, I research more of the field.
What I understand about photography is that I get to tell stories through pictures, because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. I get to make people's life more memorable, or their life events more memorable, because I play an important role in their life by taking pictures.
I need someone who will mentor him. I'm sure those sides I'm exposed to the skills, the ins and outs of the game of photography. But otherwise, I truly believe one day I'll see his name somewhere.
It is very important as a person to follow your dream, because your dream is what drives you to wake up every day with a smile on your face. Unlike doing a job that you're not happy doing, always like frustrated to go to the job. But it's better to wake up in the morning with a smile on your face, knowing that you're going to do something that you're passionate about.
2 words that describe what Sbusiso is to me: brotherhood and hardworking.
2 words that describe what Sbusiso means to me: it's love and creativity.
Kemchal Brian, as you always saying, we should always push. It's not only us, your friends, who are inspiring, but almost half of the world is inspired by you, Brian. Keep on pushing and keep on working hard.
Spoo makes it look so easy, but to take great pictures requires you to have the talent and perseverance. What will Spoo's MISA coach think of his work? Find out after the break. We're spending time with the Tembisa-born Spoo, who dreams of becoming a professional photographer. Time to meet his coach.
My name is Matthews Baloyi. I'm a photojournalist, a professional photographer. I've been in the industry for the past 15 years. With that 15 years, I've got exposed to different media houses, mainly print, and I got an opportunity also to tell human stories. To be successful in the industry, you need to be honest and creative, innovative, and as well as have passion. You need to be accredited. When I say accredited, go to an institution and understand what you're getting yourself into. There's code of ethics within the industry as well, the do's and don'ts, and you prepare yourself. By preparing yourself, you're preparing the value that you're able to provide in the industry. Then that's the quickest way of being successful in the industry. Obviously need to understand what's happening around you. For example, the news, what's trending, and also as a product, once you engage with, we call subjects with, then you need to be in a professional and proper manner. The biggest misconception about my career, people think that you can just lift up a camera and just click a button and take pictures. And I think that's the wrong way of seeing it, because hence I said it's a discipline and creativity behind the camera. What I love about my job is the opportunity or the platform that this career gives you, where you learn to teach, where you tell human stories as it is. The creativity part behind the camera, capturing moment that many people would have missed. So because of your profession and because of the opportunity or the platform that you are in, you're able to tell the story. And also you tend to travel, learn people's experience. It broadens your mind, where your mind is so brilliant that you feel like you're a walking encyclopedia, because every day it's not the same.
I'm feeling very, very excited about today to meet my coach and be able to learn more from him about photography and how he has achieved where he is. My mission statement today is I can do it, and I will definitely do it, because there's nothing that can stop me from doing it. I'm feeling excited about spending time with my coach today, because my mind will be more equipped with knowledge, and I will learn more skills in terms of photography and styles and all those things.
So Spoo, tell me, why photography?
Matthew, the reason why I'm so passionate about photography, because I love telling stories. And I've done a lot of work in terms of photography, events, weddings and all the stuff. So I'm here because I want to learn more.
Okay, let's have a look at your work, and we'll start with the first challenge of the day.
Okay, sir. My expectations for today is to learn more about different styles of photography, different styles of lighting, and different categories of photography, like wedding photography, portraits, or street photography, to learn more about the differences, what makes them different and what makes them unique. And I'm looking forward to learn more about the business side of photography, and how do I go about it, and how do I brand myself, or how do I market myself to be valid and to meet the standard of what people expect from a professional photographer.
Are you ready for your challenge?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Part one of Sibusiso's challenge was for me to look at his work, see his potential, and also have an idea what type of photographer he's falling in. You gotta have a variety of pictures as well. Yes. What are you trying to show here? Because it's quite an interesting picture.
I was trying to show he's working while he's hurt, and then they are both are brothers. So it's showing people are hustling in the township, selling oranges on a truck, and they're doing their best to to hustle and to live their best life.
It's quite interesting how you frame your pictures as well.
Yes.
You know, but also with this, what are we trying to, show in this? We're using a flare.
I was trying to show a sunset of a silhouette.
How you select your subject is quite interesting, but you need to be careful on using the forefront as the main subject. So for me to understand what's happening in the picture, I have to read a caption. That's a challenge. Now, part 2 of your challenge is you go out in the street, you go document the migration in the Joburg CBD. Migrants in the city, they've settled, which is nice. The whole city turned into a continent. It's an African continent. So you need to go and find different African nationals in the 3 different places. You will find Ethiopians in GP Street. You will find Mozambicans in Kirk Street as well. That's where you see the dishes, the traditions. You know, they have their own restaurant. Remember, you're telling a human story in this migration part. You know, we had recent xenophobia attacks. I think through your work, people will understand how, as Africans, we need to unite and share the space. I gave Sibusiso this challenge because from the first challenge of seeing his work, he's focusing more on human telling stories. That's where his stronghold is. That's where his potential is. So I gave him something that's close to your heart, something that pushed him to get into the field, something that interests him.
When I got inside of the marketplace and I was too busy, people going up and down, I was like, how am I going to take pictures on this busy environment? And then I get to ask people around, my mood just changed because I was afraid to ask some of the people, thinking that they're gonna reject me, of taking them pictures and all that.
Spoo has tackled his challenge head on, and the vibrant inner city has many incredible moments to capture on his camera. Will he be able to deliver on his challenge and show us the migration and integration of Africa? We are spending the day with Spoo, who dreams of becoming a professional photographer. He has already won various awards for his work, but it's now time to step up and move into the professional world. Time to find out how well Spoo delivered on his challenge and if he will make us all proud.
The moment when I felt now I'm in the challenge was when I was a bit comfortable around of taking like their work environment, like what they're selling, about their culture, their food, and like the environment in a place. So like that's when I started to feel a bit more confident. I started the challenge. This is how I was feeling. I was feeling so excited to go and do it. But when I got there, it was really, really challenging. Hello, Coach.
Young man,
Yes, sir. I got very good stuff to show. And then let me show you. So this is the first picture. This one again.
just go back to that food picture. There's an element missing here.
Okay.
I want you to tell me. You were in the room.
Like the foreground.
Okay, this picture can be anywhere.
Oh, like the environment.
There's an element. It can be the human element that's missing on it.
Yeah.
So if you had stepped back, then you could have wider. Then you're able to understand where exactly is this and where this food is packed. Tell me about this picture.
as you can see, like there's a movement of people going up and down,
Right.
and there are nationals like selling something. So like they have migrated into this country like for trading and
Yes.
so like as you can see, people are passing by, looking at them.
Tell me more about this picture. It's quite interesting.
Since you explained to me like there should be movement around if I want to take a picture of someone, and then like need to be an element of movement since it's migration going up and down. Then since I chose this Rasta person as a background, as a person who moves.
Okay. Did you choose a Rastafarian as a culture or as a subject? I need to understand that.
As a subject.
Impressive. We're going to select a couple of pictures for the exhibition that you're preparing. I think somewhere in June for your birthday.
Yes.
We'll sit down and select pictures. So far, so good. You've got a potential, and we need to work there and there.
My day went well. I had a very great day with my coach, and I love the challenge of the migration, of taking people of like different cultures and different situations. And what I loved about this challenge is the different elements that I needed to take, and like different cultures that I needed to take. So even though it was very difficult for me being in that environment of like those nationals, some rejecting me, need to take pictures of them, and some like telling me that I can't take pictures here. So that was really, really challenging. So it made my confidence go a bit down. But yeah, like I really learned a lot. The most valuable lesson that I've learned today was how to frame my pictures, how to deal with my composition, and like to be like confident, and being in a busy space where I need to take pictures. And even though it will be challenging, but I need to up my game and be confident.
Sibusiso Mazibu, as young as you are, with passion and determination, I wish you luck in your journey of photojournalism. I wish you luck with everything that you wish for in this career. It can be entrepreneurship, human life telling stories. Remember, you will tell the stories of the world. Good luck.